Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1866, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. Which 1942 World War II battle in Asia did Winston Churchill call Britain's greatest defeat? Answer: The Fall of Singapore, Battle of Singapore. Alongside whom were Dismas and Gestas crucified? Jesus. For his role in which 1953 film did Frank Sinatra receive the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor? From Here to Eternity. Which country is home to Cancun, the popular tourist destination known for its beaches and vibrant nightlife? Mexico. What was the name of the German military unit sent to assist General Francisco Franco during the Spanish Civil War? The Condor Legion. Which scientific field coined the term cytoplasm? Cell biology, cytology. In a group of cowhands preparing for a cattle drive, who is responsible for leading the herd and making critical decisions? The trail boss. Which actor is best known for portraying Sherlock Holmes in the BBC series Sherlock? Benedict Cumberbatch. Which iron and glass structure, designed by Sir Joseph Paxton for the 1851 Great Exhibition in Hyde Park, was later relocated and destroyed by fire in 1936? The Crystal Palace. What are Popocatépetl, Pico de Orizaba, and Iztaccíhuatl? Volcanoes in Mexico. Which play, first performed in 1606, features three supernatural figures who prophesy the rise and fall of a Scottish nobleman? Macbeth. Which 1996 film follows a pregnant police chief who investigates a string of homicides in snowy Minnesota? Fargo. Which board game uses Staunton pieces? Chess. Which U.S. president served between Grover Cleveland's two non-consecutive terms? Benjamin Harrison. From which country did Flight MH370 depart? Malaysia. Which religious group, prominent in Utah and founded in the early 19th century, is known for its distinctive beliefs and practices? Answer: The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, LDS, commonly known as the Mormons. Who became Chancellor of Germany in January 1933, marking the start of the Nazi dictatorship? Adolf Hitler. The Mojave Desert is located primarily in which U.S. state? California. In the comic ballet Coppelia by Leo Delibes, what is the title character? Answer: A life-size mechanical doll named Coppelia. Which indoor games numbering system is credited to Brian Gamlin? The numbering on the standard dartboard, the dartboard. From which natural resource is petrol, gasoline, refined? Crude oil. Which John Steinbeck novel, set in a small coastal California town, portrays the interconnected lives of colorful residents and local small business owners? Cannery Row. In which Shakespeare play does Orsino, the Duke of Illyria, appear? Twelfth Night. Which wealthy member of the Sanhedrin provided his own tomb for Jesus after the crucifixion? Joseph of Arimathea. Which larger island lies just northwest of Nevis in the Caribbean Sea? St. Kitts. What alcoholic drink was once nicknamed the Green Fairy? Absinthe. What is the name of the final research project required for a doctoral degree, typically completed after all coursework is finished? Dissertation. Which country did Dutch explorer Abel Tasman first sight in 1642? New Zealand. Which single by Charlene became an atypical Motown hit and reached #1 on the UK singles chart in 1982? I've Never Been to Me. In French pantomime, which clown character is known for a white face, white costume, and a pointed hat? Pierrot. After 21 years on PBS, which woodworking show hosted by master craftsman Norm Abram is going off the air? The New Yankee Workshop. Which country colonized Brazil from Pedro Álvares Cabral's landing in Icen Ubaid until Brazil's independence in Icen Bapai Arshar? Portugal. Which yellow-brown chemical weapon is known for causing severe skin blisters? Mustard gas. What is the name of the soft boot, usually made from sealskin, traditionally worn by the Inuit and Yupik? Mukluks. Which city is home to the famous King's Cross train station, known for its connections to the Harry Potter series? London. On which planet did NASA's Curiosity rover complete its first Martian year, 687 Earth days, in June 2014? Mars. In poker, what is the name of the highest-ranking hand made of 5 cards in the same suit running from 10 through ace? Royal Flush. In what year did these events occur? The Space Shuttle Challenger disaster that killed 7 crew members, U.S. airstrikes on Libya, and Castleford winning the Rugby League Challenge Cup. 1986. Which sport is contested in the Vuelta a España? Road cycling. Which South American soldier and statesman was known as the Liberator? Simón Bolívar. Which animal does the meat called chiffon come from? Goat. Which drink was advertised with the slogan, anytime, anyplace, anywhere? Martini. African trypanosomiasis, sleeping sickness, is transmitted by which insect? Tsetse fly. Which German automaker, founded in 1937, is best known for the iconic Beetle? Volkswagen. Which legendary figure is known as Charlemagne's most famous knight, celebrated for his bravery at the Battle of Roncesvalles Pass? Roland. Which country is home to the port city of Brest in the Brittany region? France. What fruit do you get when you cross a blackberry with a raspberry? Loganberry, also Tayberry. What is the full name of the Hogwarts headmaster who is killed in the sixth Harry Potter book, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince? Albus Percival Wulfric Brian Dumbledore. Which disease caused the deaths of Freddie Mercury, Liberace, and Arthur Ashe? Answer: AIDS, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Which Victorian painter, known for his paintings of fairies and other supernatural creatures, murdered his father in 1843 and spent the remaining 43 years of his life in a psychiatric hospital? Richard Dadd.